Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Actors Are Born. Today, we introduce you to a multifaceted artist, a man who is not only an actor of extraordinary talent, but also a poet, painter, photographer, and musician. We're talking about the magnetic Viggo Mortensen.
Born in New York on October 20, 1958, to a Danish father and an American mother, Viggo spent a cosmopolitan childhood, living in Venezuela, Denmark, and Argentina. This multicultural upbringing forged an open-minded man and a versatile artist, fluent in several languages, including English, Spanish, Danish, and French. Before turning to acting, he tried his hand at various jobs, from truck driver to florist, experiences that enriched his human and professional background.
His film career began in the 1980s with small roles in films like Witness, but it was with the arrival of the new millennium that his face became iconic to the general public, thanks to a role that seemed written in his destiny, that of Aragorn, the heir to the throne of Gondor in Peter Jackson's The Lord of the Rings trilogy. Perhaps not everyone knows that Mortensen was not the first choice for the role of Aragorn. He was called to replace another actor when filming had already begun and was initially hesitant to accept due to the long period he would have to spend away from his son Henry. It was his son, a big Tolkien fan, who convinced him to embark on the adventure in New Zealand.
His dedication to the character was total. He immersed himself completely in Aragorn's world to the point of always carrying his sword with him, even off the set. During filming, he broke 2 toes kicking an orc helmet and chipped a tooth in a fight scene, asking for it to be glued back on so he could finish the take. His identification with the character was such that Peter Jackson himself would sometimes call him Aragorn on set, and Viggo would respond without even realizing it.
After the global success of the trilogy, Mortensen carefully selected his roles, choosing complex characters and powerful stories that allowed him to explore different facets of the human condition. The Road, 2009. Based on the Pulitzer Prize-winning novel by Cormac McCarthy, this film transports us to a desolate and terrifying post-apocalyptic future. Mortensen plays a father who travels with his young son across a devastated America, trying to reach the coast and salvation. His performance is heartbreaking and intense. He embodies the desperation, tenacity, and unconditional love of a parent fighting to protect his child in a hopeless world where humanity has regressed to cannibalism and barbarism.
Captain Fantastic 2016. In this film, Viggo is Ben Cash, a father who has raised his 6 children in the forests of the Pacific Northwest, isolated from consumer society. The children are educated in survival, philosophy, and critical thinking, but are unprepared for the impact with the real world when a family tragedy forces them to leave their utopia. For this role, Mortensen received an Oscar nomination for Best Actor, offering a moving and complex portrait of an unconventional father grappling with his own convictions and the well-being of his children.
Green Book, 2018. Based on a true story, this film triumphed at the Oscars, winning Best Picture. Mortensen plays Frank, Tony Lip Vallelonga, a rough-around-the-edges but good-hearted Italian-American bouncer who, in 1962, is hired as a driver and bodyguard for the African-American pianist Don Shirley during a tour of the Deep South. To get into the role of Tony Lip, the actor gained over 44 pounds. His performance, which earned him another Oscar nomination, is hilarious and touching, and the chemistry with Mahershala Ali, who plays Shirley, is the beating heart of this extraordinary story of an unlikely friendship that overcomes racial and social barriers.
Crimes of the Future 2022. This film marks Mortensen's return to a fruitful collaboration with director David Cronenberg. In a future where the human body undergoes new and strange mutations, Viggo plays Saul Tenser, a performance artist who, along with his partner Caprice, transforms the removal of his newly formed organs into an avant-garde spectacle. It is a bold and unsettling role, exploring Cronenberg's cherished themes of human evolution, technology, and the new flesh, confirming Mortensen as an actor who is not afraid to explore extreme and provocative territories.
Viggo Mortensen is not an actor who merely plays a role. He is an artist who lives and breathes his art in all its forms. In 2002, he founded the Percival Press publishing house to publish the works of little-known artists and authors. His poems, photographs, and paintings have been exhibited in galleries all over the world, a testament to a talent that knows no bounds. A private man, far from the Hollywood spotlight, who prefers to live in Spain with his partner, actress Ariadna Gil. An actor who chooses his films with care, prioritizing quality over quantity, and who continues to give us unforgettable performances.
Thanks for being with us. We'll see you on the next episode of Actors Are Born.